Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into Typeform, specifically how it handles quiz creation. If you've been looking for a stylish, interactive way to build quizzes, surveys, or forms, you've probably come across Typeform. So I decided to test it out and share my experience. Once you log in, you're welcomed by a clean, intuitive workspace. When you click to create a new form, you get three options: start from scratch, import questions, or create with AI. In this case, I chose Start from Scratch to walk you through the process of building a quiz from the ground up. That way you can see exactly how it works without any shortcuts. They've got plenty of templates for polls, quizzes, lead gen, you name it. I picked a basic multiple choice quiz template. Customizing it is straightforward. You just click on each element to edit, drag in new blocks, or delete what you don't need. I started by changing the welcome screen. Just gave it a fun quiz title and added a short intro. Then I jumped into writing the questions. It's really easy. You just click to edit each block, type in your question and answers, and you're good to go. For example, I added which sea creature has 8 legs, and what do bees make as my first 2 questions. You can even add a featured image to each question to make it more engaging. I was also able to customize the final screen with the text and images I wanted. All I did was click on the ending block and make the changes. Super straightforward. What I found interesting is that I could even set up 2 different final screens. So based on someone's answers, they'd see a different message at the end. It's a nice way to personalize the experience just a little more. Now there's a tab called Workflow, which lets you set up conditional paths for your quiz. So instead of everyone getting the same sequence of questions, you can create personalized flows based on how someone answers. For example, if someone answers a question incorrectly, I can direct them straight to the end page instead of continuing the quiz. I also spent a few minutes tweaking the design. You can change the color palette, font, background, and even use your own branding if you're on a paid plan. It gives the quiz a nice, polished feel without needing a designer. Once I was satisfied with the quiz, I clicked Publish. From there, Typeform gives you several ways to share it. You can copy a direct link, embed it on a website, embed it in an email, or even launch it in a pop-up or slider window. It's pretty flexible depending on where you want your quiz to appear. Now about the results. You can see a basic summary of your responses, time of submission, and device type. For more in-depth analytics, though, you'll need to integrate it with tools like Google Analytics or HubSpot, or upgrade to a higher plan. So that's a quick tour of creating a quiz with Typeform. Overall, I found it super easy to use. The interface is clean, the design options are great, and setting up conditional flows with the Workflow tab felt really intuitive. It's also nice that you can embed quizzes on your site or share them as links with just a click. But of course, it's not perfect. The free plan is a bit limited, especially if you're expecting more than 100 responses a month. And while it looks great, I did notice that analytics are pretty basic unless you connect other tools or upgrade your plan. One thing to keep in mind is that Typeform doesn't store partial responses, so if someone exits halfway through, you lose that data. Also, there's no built-in way to prevent multiple submissions from the same person, which might be an issue depending on your use case. Still, if you're looking for a sleek and beginner-friendly way to build quizzes, it's a solid option. That said, there is another tool that I would recommend checking out as well: Nuclear Engagement. Nuclear Engagement makes it super easy to generate quizzes for your content, especially if you're using WordPress. With just one click, it can create AI-generated quizzes directly from your blog posts, saving you time while boosting engagement. What's really impressive is that it doesn't just generate one quiz. It can process all your blog posts at once in just a few seconds. That's a huge time saver, and honestly, I haven't seen other tools do that. You can fully customize the quiz settings, choose how many questions to include, and even set where the quiz appears, before, after, or within your content. Unlike some platforms, Nuclear Engagement lets you fine-tune everything, from question formats to email opt-ins and even post categories. It integrates seamlessly with automation tools like Zapier and Make, making lead capture effortless. If you're looking for a more customizable AI-powered alternative, check out Nuclear Engagement. I've added a link below so you can explore it for yourself.